Okay, looks like we got some new footage. This is a parking lot on the back side of the building after the shooter took his shot and trying to make his escape.
If you look up to the top left, you'll see the building where the shooter was proned out in the top left corner. We'll go ahead and play that video and I'll narrate as we walk through that. So here you see the suspect ran behind that upper building. He's going to come out on the right, moves to this far right corner.
What's interesting about this is the distance he had to run after taking the shot. He was running pretty normally, and that's going to be important later because there's another video clip of the shooter walking through the neighborhood, basically to get to the school, and going through the same neighborhood to leave, and he was limping, and so the fact that he can run from where he took the shot to the edge is actually pretty interesting, or it's important later.
As he does, he's going to climb off the edge and then drop down to the ground. As he did that, he left some palm impressions. There's some smudges, some places we're looking to collect DNA. There's a shoe imprint where we believe the suspect is clearly identified as wearing Converse tennis shoes. Again, we'll...
Ooh, that's tough. That means they got nothing. Palm impression, there's no database for palm. I saw somewhere that they were saying that he didn't wear gloves because, to blend in with the crowd. Because if you're walking on with gloves on, you're suspicious. So, I mean, maybe this is still very early on. Maybe they can get a fingerprint or something, something to actually work with. But palm, that's nothing. But I know somewhere in the media they're saying that, oh, if he's not wearing gloves, they can get something. I believe it's known that he was not wearing gloves.
Replay that again so you can get another view of that. It's important to note his black t-shirt, his black pants, and there appears to be some white on the soles of those Converse tennis shoes. Those are all identifiable items that we're looking for. In the stills that are going to follow this, you're going to see a very distinctive t-shirt with an American flag and appears to have an eagle on it. There's also a baseball cap with a triangle on it and a pair of sunglasses. All distinctive, all things that we would ask the public to look for and try to identify if they know someone who has those items, who has been seen wearing those items. We're looking for all that information. Here you see the suspect after dropping off the building. He moved around across this grassy area, around the parking lot. We're going to pan to the right. After he crosses the street, this is where he moves over into the wooded area. This is the
Okay, this is footage from before the shooting, before he made it to the university, right? He had to go through a neighborhood. This footage is from a house camera, and you could see that he's walking with a limp. Some people are speculating that he has a limp because he's got the weapon in his pants and he's walking funny to conceal it. I don't know because there's also the people are also saying that he had the weapon in his backpack and he assembled it there, so it's kind of weird for him to be having this limp. And as you saw earlier, he runs through from the rooftop just perfectly fine. I want to say that I feel like he has this limp to kind of throw people off. He must assume there's cameras everywhere. And I feel like he's doing a Kaiser Sose thing because if you go back to watch his escape footage, there's a part where after he lands onto the grass field, he runs a little bit and then he starts to do the limp again. I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole situation right now? You know what they say, it's been as I'm recording this, and this is all the information that's out now. And if you're watching this later, things could have changed. But as I'm recording this, it doesn't seem like they have much. They have some pictures. They have this footage that just got released now. At least we know how he got there, how he got out. We know general build. Um, there's a lot of misinformation out there right now. I mean, a lot of the media are running with that engraved bullet thing that has, I haven't seen any official people, like I'm talking about like actual, you, you know, actual investigators say anything about the bullets. It's been the news media that's been saying, like, I guess somebody said something about it, and then people just kind of ran with the engraved bullet thing. Because think about it, I mean, as I'm recording this, there's no pictures of it yet, but there are no pictures of the engraved bullets, and yeah, people are running with that story. Who knows? Just saying, it seems like this guy was, I mean, he knew what he was doing, and the general thought process right now is that if he engraved the bullets, it would mess up his shot. And I mean, some people are saying like, hey, maybe he was going for a different spot, and it did miss a little bit, and who knows? But we don't, we just don't know.